Hi there, Virgo. Today I'm going to be doing your reading for October 1st through to the 15th. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this started. And so, yeah, I was doing a little bit of meditating before I started your reading. And honestly, like, I didn't have too much of a hard time. Lots of times in the past couple of days, I've been having a little bit of trouble with my meditation. In terms of just like, staying like focused, not letting the mind drift off or whatever. But when I was doing meditation for right before your guys' reading, I was actually like having a pretty easy time. So take that as you will. Hope you guys have been doing all right. Probably been a while since a lot of you guys have seen me, so. But hopefully you guys can still enjoy these readings. Hopefully they can catch, they can be the same vibration for you that they had before. We still have the same connection as me as tarot reader and if I can speak right, me as tarot reader and you as viewer. So, all right, I'm actually gonna shuffle one more good shuffle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and split these. And so this is basically just a general reading. I'm literally just gonna be reading whatever comes out. So I feel like could be multiple parts of things coming out as well. So yeah. So just keep an open mind, and just remember, not all messages pertain to every Virgo. Sometimes the message will not be the full message, or not be the message for you at all, in which case you can check for your rising sign, moon sign, and all that stuff, and see if those videos resonate at all, or just check out the videos of another creator and see if you have any resonation with them. All right. Go ahead and split these now. If you hear that in the background, I just got some music playing so that I can have a little bit of just little ambiance, I guess. All right. So we've got the present, its immediate influence, the distant past. We have your goal or destiny. We have your future influence, and then we have the recent past. We have you, your environment, your inner emotions, and the final result. All right. Okay, so overall theme for the reading is basically just having a very solid base of options. Okay, that's what I'm picking up from this card. Usually this is very much a card of like two very solid options, and so in this scenario I'm feeling like it's more than two, to be honest with you, and I'm feeling like just overall the real energy of this is just solidness. Okay. Let's see here. In the present, we have the Lovers, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So honestly, in this card, I see like somebody who is I see like a hopeless romantic, and it's basically like I'm hearing the weight has been taken off of my shoulders, and I feel like that's in a sense of mentally, I feel like something has this doesn't have to be a person, it could be a thing that has basically just almost just like takes your mind off of things is what I get from this card. I feel like this is like, I'm sorry, wrong card. The Ten of Swords is a card of like this is a repeating message. Okay, this is like over and over and over again. I'm saying, I'm hearing over and over and over again is what basically the idea of this card. And so, in the reverse, I feel like it's just a card of no effort. It's like everything is falling into place type deal. So, I mean, I feel like, this is Major Arcana, okay, the Lovers. And so the Major Arcana is usually something that is like a very stagnant thing, like something that doesn't change often. I like to say like a personality trait or something like that, or like a person in a scenario that is very stubborn or something like that, whatever. But I see here for you that this is more of like a hopeless romantic vibe, and I see that it just feels like you don't need to be hopeless anymore is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, and as immediate influence, we have the Six of Swords, and so this basically, I feel like it's just saying you're about to go on a journey with this scenario slash person. Whether that journey is this person or you are, like I said, going on a journey with said person, this Six of Swords would definitely represent like, hey, this is gonna. I'm hearing like there's moving parts. There's a forte, but I am okay. So I've actually never noticed this, and I always like to point this out whenever I notice things like this. I see a snake right here in this tree. This is like, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like Adam and Eve or something like that. I don't know. There's a burning bush and there's a snake in a tree. I've never noticed the snake in this tree. So take that as you will. Whether this be a characteristic of your own or a characteristic of the other person. I feel like it's just like there's something you might need to worry about. I'm hearing like there's some kind of hitch that like basically like there's something that is, I'm hearing bubbling. Okay. Definitely there's something that can be done about it though. It's not like an end all be all type deal. So just keep that in mind though. Like, man, I am really dark in here. Like, what is up with this lighting? I really might just need to open the window because this is like really bad. Hello, it's me. Yeah, me. Getting a little light in here, maybe. That's really not too much better. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna turn it this way. Get that out of the. Whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue with the reading, and I'm sure you guys can still see the cards or whatever. Alright, so in your distant past, we have the King of Pentacles, and so I feel like this card is a person of somebody who's very reliable, very unwaveringly loyal, and or not necessarily loyal, but unwaveringly reliable. I don't know why I said loyal, but definitely like if this isn't a person that was in your past, this is somebody that you either wanted to be or you wanted somebody to be. Okay. But it is in the past, so it's not an energy that is still around. I'm definitely not catching this as like a energy that you still deal with. But I feel like it definitely affects how you feel about a lot of things, like this image that you have here that you wanted somebody to have, and or that they did have. But I'm definitely picking up like they tried but they couldn't, or you tried but you couldn't. This could, like I said, where I didn't say this, but this could be you, possibly. That's definitely a possibility that this is you. Either wanting to do this or being this person as well. But this is the past, so take that as you will. Alright, we have your goal or destiny. Alright, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Four of Swords upright. So, honestly, I feel as if there's some kind of message being blocked. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's for the better. Okay, so this is definitely like a destiny type deal. But there's just some kind of message that isn't getting to somebody, and it's definitely like a hey, I don't want to mess up, but I just wanted to let you know this type deal. But like, I'm getting like a underhanded sense from it, and that's why this message has been blocked. Like there was preventative measures taken to make sure that this person couldn't send you a message, but now they're just really wanting to. And so if you are interested in knowing what they have to say, I feel like the best thing for you to do is just to, wait till they get desperate enough to have somebody else send you that message, okay? Because that's always a way you should talk to somebody. There's always like some kind of link between people to where you can get a message to somebody. And if you can't get that message to them, you're just not destined to. Like, if people are telling you like, hey, I'm not gonna help you with this, I'm not gonna, tell them what you said, it's usually just because those energies are no longer meant to be crossed, okay? But I feel like I said, I don't think you should seek this message out. I really don't, because it could cause problems. Like, it really could. If you seek this message out, I don't know what kind of problem, but like, and this could be you as well trying to send a message and it's not going through. But it's because you like took preventative measures in the beginning, and then now it's like they took those same measures, and so now when you try to change and do something different and then talk to them, the message wasn't getting through. But for most of you, I'm getting that this is somebody else basically just trying to get a hold of you. So all right, we have your future influence, the 6 of Cups in upright. And so I'm basically just feeling like, this is basically just saying like, you're going to be reminded of a lot of things in the past that have happened, and it's not necessarily like all bad things. I'm not getting a sense of like somebody's like bringing it up to hurt you, but it's like they're trying to just remind you of who you were and are. I don't know. But overall, I'm picking up an energy of like, hey, remember this. I know you remember this. I remember that too. I hope that we can both continue to remember this fondly. Okay, so maybe that's what this message will be when it does end up coming through or whatever. So overall, like I said, I only see something going wrong with this message just being the way it is if it is sought after in a way that it's not like energetically correct. Okay, that's really the best way I can think of it. This camera is looking really bad. Like, it's not a good look, guys. It's not a good look. So I'm gonna try maybe recording more at night instead, because I just don't like this lighting. Anyways, all right. So we've got your recent past. We got the Page of Wands in reverse and Strength in reverse. So honestly, I'm just saying like somebody sees that you moved on and they didn't want you to, right? And they're really just trying hard to not think about it. They don't have the ability to, they don't have the strength to, just because they've never been that kind of person. Like, they've never been the type of person to not want things they're not supposed to, or try to not want things. Like, they've always been a person that's like, hey, or this has always been a scenario where it's like, it's very easy to figure out and not worry about things, and then all of a sudden things changed and somebody or something didn't want something to happen. That's really all I'm picking up here. Like, someone felt like something wasn't supposed to happen, and they feel very strongly about that. With this Strength in reverse, like, usually it would be like the opposite, and so I kind of feel as if, like I said, they do not have the strength to realize, or I'm getting like this kind of like I don't want to call them dumb, but like naive, I guess is a better word. It's very naive, okay? All right, we have the U card, the 3 of the Empress. Okay, this is Major Arcana, and so usually this card actually just means this is a card of like fertility, and so for some of you, you might be pregnant, and for others of you, you just like you have a lot going for you right now. But in any case, like, good for you, really. Like, I definitely can tell that you guys are happy about it. You know, I think that whatever this fertility is for you is definitely going to be smooth sailing and have a good outcome. Okay, whether that's a long-term or a short-term outcome, it will be a good one. So that's definitely good, guys. It's good to hear that, you know, in yourself, within yourself, you know that there's some kind of, I want to say production, but I feel like that's not the right word. Like just productivity, I guess is a better word. Not production, but productivity. Okay. All right. We have your environment. The Hierophant in reverse. So I'm feeling like basically the Hierophant in the upright lots of times is a person that everybody has extreme faith in, and they don't ever, like, you know, they're just a very trusted person. And so with the Hierophant and the reverse being in your environment, it's like there's so many things around you that you feel like you can't trust, whether that's people, things. There's a lot of uncertainness about your surroundings. Okay. Not sure what or who that is due to, but definitely like a lot of just, I'm getting like I've been done wrong. Okay, I'm getting like I've been done wrong by something here. There's something wrong here. There's bad things here. I don't want to remember. Like I can't do that right now. Like I'm literally just saying stuff that's coming in my head right now. I hate it. I hate it here. I don't know if you've ever seen that that clip of like Jaden Smith going like, "I hate it here. I hate it here" from Karate Kid. But like that's literally what I just heard. Like that kind of vibe. So, all right, we have the your inner emotions, which is the Magician in reverse and the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse. So I honestly feel like this is basically you saying I can't do it, and it's because of, you know, like there's something that is like keeping you from doing it, and it's not a decision that you've made or anything, or like any kind of choice you made. Something that's just holding you back, and it makes you feel like you can't do anything. At least how as it pertains to like, you know, yourself. You kind of like, you almost kind of feel helpless, even though you know that you're above, you know, being like a person that feels completely worthless, because you know that you're not. It's hard not to sometimes, because whatever this is, literally whatever this is right here, this Two of Wands in reverse, is making you feel like you cannot do anything. You can't create your own destiny. You can't this, that, and the third, which I personally, I believe is completely untrue. Like, I think that we are definitely the makers of our own destiny at all times, and so lots of times we just have to figure things out. There's always some kind of workaround. It's never just, you know, the end. Okay, so overall, because this right here, to me, being in your inner emotions is easily read as, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can manifest. I don't think I can do what I want to. Okay, but this, I feel like, can be not manifested, but read in many different ways. And, you know, the Two of Wands in the upright easily just represents like, do I want to go or do I want to stay type deal. You know, like, do I want to, because, you know, you see this wand over here that's like buckled down or whatever you want to call it, like to the castle, and you can clearly see like it's not going anywhere. But then this guy has a vision of the world of his hands, and aka, or also like the world in his hands. And the other, you know, wand, it's like he has another one, you know, he doesn't need this other wand, but it's like, what happens if this one is gone and now I can't come back to this one? I wasn't there to protect it, now it's gone as well, type energy, you know. So with this being in reverse, I heard it a lot earlier, but it's still like ringing in my head, like literally like suicidal, dude. Like literally just like kind of suicidal. And I hate to say it, but like, jeez, man, like that's really what I can see from this. Like, you don't want to leave her go. Like, decision making is just really hard right now. Really, it feels like every decision has crazy gravity, even when it doesn't. Or maybe you're worried that you're going to miscalculate the gravity of said decision. Not really sure, but I really just feel like you guys need to, not worry about what's going to happen and just worry about what you want to happen. Okay, like like what happens if I mess this up. Let's not worry about what happens if you mess it up. Let's just worry about the fact that you're trying it in the first place. You're actually going for what you want in the first place. Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop moving over those cards. And the final result, we have the Five of Cups. So I really just see like somebody thinking of something as a waste. Okay. Something was definitely like wasted here for sure. But like at the end of the day, there is still something that they have. That's why there's just those other two cups behind. They still have something, and if not even something better, but it's just like, it's hard to feel like you've wasted something because it kind of is wasted, but you learn from it. You learn not to let the thy cup runneth this way. You learn not to let that affect you in any way but positive. So I guess that's really all I have to say for now. I'm gonna pull like one more card. Maybe ask one more question. Let's see here. What else do we want to know about Virgo? I forgot about this Empress. So this is you. So let's see. Why is this Empress here? What is the purpose of this Empress in the you area? Queen of Cups. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are pregnant, you guys have kind of like wanted this. Like you almost thought you were gonna have to like negotiate for it. You almost thought you're gonna have to negotiate for your fertility or to be pregnant or whatever. And it's like, I'm hearing your dreams came true. Like you really didn't have to pay for it or whatever. Like, so yeah, I mean, overall just great energy. So whatever this is for you, you definitely want it. I'm happy for you. So all right, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Virgo, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.